What's good, y'all? Uda on Go here. We back with another one. Listen, in a sworn affidavit signed by Tammy Throat Goat Cohen's allegedly, right? And we know the penalty if you lying on sworn affidavits. Okay? It's fines, it's imprisonments, it's all kinds of penalties, y'all. Okay? So let's just keep all of that in our thoughts. Let's keep that all in the thinkers. All right. Now, in this said same sworn affidavit that allowed the DEA out of St. Louis, all right, to get wiretaps and approval to have electronic surveillances of Cuffy, all right, there was a sworn affidavit signed by Tammy Throat Goat Cohen's, right? Why I call her Throat Goat Cohen's? Because why else would Meech give up his rights? That's what I heard allegedly. Allegedly, y'all. Okay, now. So in this sworn affidavit, right? Surveillance of Cuffy. They were allowed also to tap cell phones, track devices, and they was allowed to do trash pulls, okay? Called it GPS location, some GPS locating business, okay? Now, listen. This is crazy, yo. This whole thing is crazy. And when I'm going to the Tammy Cohen's parts, it's all allegedly, so you already know, all right? But Tammy Cohen's, right? What's crazy about the Tammy Cohen things is that, you know, a lot of people been saying that, you know, Big Meech and Tammy Cohen's was doing all this. You know what I mean? Like, Tammy was doing this and Big Meech knew nothing about this, basically. You know what I mean? Now, in the same sworn affidavit, all right, and I think this same sworn affidavit is from like 2012, I think. That in this affidavit that Tammy signed, okay, she didn't want to stress the point, right, that Meech put her in contact with Fidel Suarez out of California and Deion Gatling, Cuffy, who was out of St. Louis, to arrange some big cocaine drug deal or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This was in the affidavit. I think this was in 2015, 12? I think around 2012, if I'm mistaken. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. But I think like in around 12. I think it was 2012. Yeah, I think it was 2012. My mind. I'm reading a lot of paperwork. So my question is like this, right? So Tammy Cohen's is based out of Atlanta. How the hell does she know about a drug deal that's going on between a guy in California and some guy that's in St. Louis, right? When she's in Atlanta. That's crazy. How could she possibly know that these guys was about to link in a whole nother place, in a whole nother state, in a whole nother, I don't know, country, whatever the case? And how the hell does she know? Right? Because at the end of the day, if Suarez was hot and Deion was hot, they didn't need Tammy to set up nothing. Right? Because they could point out each other. They could finger each other in a situation, basically. Right? Why would they need Tammy then? If they could both sing on each other and get each other both lined or whatever the case may be, or just line each other up, why would they need Tammy? Okay? Why would they need Tammy through Cohen's? Okay? Tammy been getting some, you know, some slight, some slander, some different things on the internet. We get it. But a lot of things about it, some people are not feeling, and they think that her integrity is, you know, out the window, basically. You know what I mean? Like, Tammy is under Jack Harvey at one point, right? I think this was like 2015. Now, Tammy, she became a paid confidential informant, yo. You hear what I'm saying to you? And in this document, right, it's crazy that I don't know, Meech. I don't know. It's like, how do I say this? So let's get to this part, because it's a lot of fucking shit, right? But look, so now Tammy, she becomes a paid DEA informant around 2009. And this is in the document, right? And it says that her role was to pick up money, drugs, make phone calls as an informant in the investigations of other hustlers to get people book, lock, whatever, indicted. And how she became an informant is pretty interesting as well, because there was a gentleman by the name of Terry White. If you know who Terry White was, he got bagged on some big trees or some Zaz case. You know what I'm saying? And I think they stung him with some time in that situation. Terry White, right? So we understand all of that, right? We understand all of that. We also understand that Keith CROMER also went on the stand and said that he believes that he says that he testified that Meech was aware of everything that happened, right? But Terry White's case, right, is pretty crazy as well. You know what I'm saying? And what's interesting is that Big Meech is mentioned in Terry White's case as well. You see what I'm saying? So, like, it's a lot of paperwork. I'm breaking down the Cuffy case. I'm still trying to go and find the parts where he's talking about that Tammy Cohen's asked for the courtroom to be cleared, because we understand that when Keith CROMER, the guy who Tammy throat goat Cohen's throat goat allegedly heard it was good. She could holler at me if she want to, but whatever. But because she was with Keith CROMER too as well, the special agent in the case. You know what I mean? And kind of, I guess she kind of pulled like a Fannie Willis, how they was trying to do some case against Trump or whoever, but then they got caught being an entanglement, liaison. You know what I'm saying? She got caught up with Keith CROMER, the special agent in the case. You know what I'm saying? But she was under the control of of Harvey, who was the other special agent in the case, who was like he was on some American Gangster. Remember Russell Crowe in American Gangster? Boy, was on that type bops. Remember he's following nigga around the world? Yeah. Jack Harvey was nothing to be played with, bro. Nothing to be played with. But it's a lot in this case. We're going to get into everything, man. Listen, I need for everybody in the building, yo, to let me know what y'all thinking about this case. Tell me what you think about Meech. Tell me what you think about Tammy. Tell me what you think about Cuffy. Tell me what you think about anything in this situation. And if this is the type of videos that you like and you want to be updated on these videos, cool. I'll be doing more of them. All you got to do is tap, hit subscribe button. This is the Go Network. I am Uda on Go. All of the people in the chat is the Go Gang. Join the Go Gang. Subscribe to the channel. Be a part of the Go Gang. All right? Subscribe to both of my channels that's linked to this channel, On Go Comedy and On Go News. And to get any of my dope hats that I wear on all my streams, all you got to go is Don't Hide the Plug on Instagram. Again, Don't Hide the Plug on Instagram. Shoot them a message. Tell them Uda sent you. My name's Uda. And you can get your hat today. Uda's the promo code. And if you want to go about making your own hats, because they have a deal with New Era and they're collaborating with real people like you and me in real time. If you want to go about collaborating and getting your own merch coming on New Era hats that you can sell and get your bag, all you got to do, same way, shoot the DM over there. Don't Hide the Plug. Sell them Uda sent you. And buy a hat if you want to get a box. You're going to get your own box, you know what I'm saying? So buy a hat, show support, and you're going to get support too. So you already know the vibes. Uda, Uda, Uda. Always on Go.